express that and explore that is because of how dangerous and how like harmful homophobia is within male communities, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Bruno
if
stands
you
on
go
this
out and kiss a
motherfucker.
guy, you might get fucking jumped, right? Like if you kiss a guy on the street. Now, this isn't to say it's
Yeah, because I know it gave you. I tell people when you go to these conventions, it gives you confirmation of how far you have grown in your career by
Yes.
seeing fans, and also I'm pretty sure you had a bunch of the top talent that you haven't shot with say, "We seen your video."
Yes. I've had people who come up to
You can make money off of it.
But see, the thing about it is, okay, let's just keep it 100. The girls nowadays don't give a fuck about the money; they want to go rock.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, people want to go.
So it's kind of like the girl. A lot of the girls that don't show their face with the feet, it ain't because they make more money with the feet. Back to where you're not doing the content houses. You're shooting content, but you're not shooting with everybody that got their mama. Now it done kind of the circle done closed up a little bit to make yourself. Yeah, how you doing, gorgeous?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I finally got you on the podcast.
Finally made it.
I got your sexy self on the podcast. So what's been going on? How have your week been?
If you can't tell just from my eyes, I'm already so fucking high.
Well, here's the Smokers Lounge. I mean, what can I say? I'm high myself.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
I did a lot of that today, got some work in, cooked some meals.
Oh, yeah.
When you work for yourself, you get to decide what days you do what. And today was a whatever happens day.
Oh no, I know the feeling. I wish I used to work for myself. Then I got myself a job. But it's
Having a job is good.
oh, yeah. Oh no, a lot of people in the business have jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I did for a while too.
And for you, like I said, you full time.
Yeah.
Period. And for you, how much was it a transition when you went full time?
I mean, it was interesting. I feel like the best part of it was definitely gaining a lot of freedom in just being able to be more social and being networking, which then just introduced me to more people who were in the industry. And yeah.
Yeah, because see, the smokers are used to that sometimes because even when my weed man comes, I have to step away. But anyway, I had to get me a soda because our parts. I just did an interview before this one. So, because I mean, when you work for yourself, it's more fulfilling because, like I said, it gives you more freedom and stuff like that. But also, how do you stay focused? Because sometimes you become unfocused.
Well, luckily for me, I like to keep busy, so that was kind of easy. I feel like I was able to create a schedule for myself where certain days I did admin work, other days I did marketing, another day would be a filming day or a photo shoot day. Kind of like blocking off days of the week for certain tasks, so then I would stay focused on that task.
Well, smokers, this is going to be an intellectually stimulating podcast. So,
you're welcome.
The smoke is over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know who I am. I'm Kevin Albert Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. Let's talk about the wonderful sponsor, shall we? First up, the hottest mag in the game online, eroticismmagazine.com. Next up, award-winning, award-nominated, voiceover with smut, talking about blusherotica.com. Also, check out the wonderful t-shirt designs from Past That Apparel. Please use the referral link in the description on TeePublic. Past That Inhalation Partners. You get me? Great t-shirt design, 420 inspired. New stuff coming soon. Even some special Smoke This Over merch.
Ooh, heard it here first.
You heard it here first, baby people. So, also, don't forget about the best kind of smoke you need, smokekind.com, the king of THCH, mailed straight to your door. Hit the referral link to get you some, because trust me, it's smokers approved. And last but not least, she's the queen of porn, but she's also the queen of CBD, pain relief and stress relief products. I'm talking about none other than the beautiful and gorgeous, legendary Sarah J. Please use my promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order of sarahjcbd.com. That's BOBBIE to get 10% now. So they even got lube. See there? There you go.
Amazing.
That's a wonderful thing. Plus, also, you can find me 5 days out the week in the mornings at fullswatradio.com, as well as sgpradio.com, as well as skyhawkafterdark.com. Also, don't forget about the other part of the free side of the STO podcast family. I'm talking about none other than Pro Wrestling Smoke, where I talk about pro wrestling. I talk about AEW, WWE, TNA, as well as my favorite local all-black promotion, Ashe Wrestlers. I give you that real smoke with wrestling punditry. You feel what I'm saying? So, I dropped that either on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. Just watch out for it. You feel me?
Amazing.
So, now, with that being said, this guy that's here she says she's a queer performer.
Yes.
But trust me, that just means she know how to make a pussy and a dick. The pussy purr and make the dick
I take it all.
Nasty
no discrimination.
No doubt, goddamn. Actually, she's an equal opportunity. I will fuck you real good.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? She is gorgeous, sexy, tattooed, and trust me, you'll want to paint her glasses when you see her. And
that's very true. I feel like that's number one request is more facial videos.
Well, I mean, you have a sexy face to paint.
I do.
So with that being said, I'm going to sit back and let this gorgeous lady with the nice ass tatted up arms and body who, deep throat. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Introduce herself. Tell them who you are, baby.
Hello, I'm Goddess Bats, and I am a multi-dimensional artist. I feel like I do a lot of things beyond just modeling, being in front of the camera. I also do consulting for people who are curious about entering the industry, and also am trying to create my own little podcast studio in New York, since there's really there are people in New York, but there's no studio that people go to get work done in New York. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to create that. Mm-hmm. And just showing the beautiful world, my life, and the creations that I make, and helping others create magic as well.
So when it comes to, like I said, with porn or what have you, what type of porn do you love to make? What type of porn do you love to create?
Although I am a queer content creator, I do happen to maybe have gotten myself into a pigeonhole of big black dicks. And I feel like
there's nothing wrong with that pigeonhole.
There's nothing wrong with that picture. I mean, my boyfriend is my main content partner now. So organically, that's also what I'm just creating more with. But yeah, I'll say I'm most known for that.
So now, explain to people when you say queer, what is queer, so people understand that.
Queer is honestly just kind of I feel like people who are queer are almost rebellious. They want to be mysterious. They're usually bisexual or pansexual, whatever the words people use. But really, they're just free-spirited people who are creative and also wanting to be. I don't know why rebellious is the word that's in the forefront of my mind, but I feel like there's another word.
Technically, it's kind of rebellious when you think about it, because when people look at it, they're going to look at it like it's rebellious.
Yeah, definitely. And there's like all the stigma against the word from like back in the day. And I guess part of it could also be, taking back the power of the word. So that would be encompassing.
For sure. So now, how did you get into the business?
So I always tell people that I got into the business at 18. I started camming on Chatterbait and My Free Cams for a couple of years, and then took a break from that and was just selling custom clips on various websites. And then I took a break from it all because I got into a relationship, and then I decided I wanted a real job, and I got into the film business, which I was actually really successful in as like a assistant director or editor. And during the pandemic, I was working on some different productions, but because we had to work from home now, I was able to basically just be sexy at home all the time. And also around that time, OnlyFans was getting more like spotlight since everyone was working from home. So I decided to take a leap and get back into it. From 2020 to like 2022, it was very just me and the boyfriend at the time with a couple of friends of mine. And at that time, I was also really into rope suspension. So a lot of my content had me being suspended in rope, which is great, and I need to do more of.
Oh my God.
But then, as
most
things
my heart.
happen, relationships end, and then I was like, wait, no one owns this pussy. It's my pussy. I want to fuck. And I'm good at fucking. So it just made sense, honestly. And I haven't looked back.
So now, you just ain't going to just skip over the fact that your butt was associate director, assistant director, and all that. Okay, tell me about that.
Yeah,
we'll get to the point in a second.
I got you. So when I was in college, I was studying for like film. I didn't finish college, and then luckily in New York there's like a lot of great programs and opportunities to like literally just work on movie sets. So that's how I worked on movie sets, and I just networked, made my own connections, and went from working on small shorts that no one has heard of to like reality shows like 90 Day Fiance. And like the last job I had, I was visual effects for a Netflix series. That's all I'll say.
Hold on, people. You heard all this, right? See, this is why I had this podcast, and I'm gonna let her finish.
Yeah, you never know what people are doing while they're also doing this, or like careers that they have beforehand. And people say like it makes sense almost the transition because I'm just a really sexual person to begin with. But I also have the creative talent.
It's not only that, it's they think you was broke and destitute to come into it. I had no choice. I was broke.
No, I was making 6 figures at home when I decided I just need some more spending cash. So honestly,
boom.
It's not always that story people tell. Thank you.
See, there you go. So now after you got the boyfriend, now we go to content partners or what have you. Speak to your first content you were shooting, because you know what I'm saying, you started shooting. And
I feel like the first pro shoot I did was with Nasty Media. And then I was...
Wait, hold up. This was after the boyfriend.
After the boyfriend, yeah.
So you went from boyfriend to Nasty Media, which we already know about Rick Nasty. People,
of course.
You know So let's talk about working with Rick Nasty. How was it working with that wild boy?
He's a wild boy. And I've worked with him a couple times, but all
I
of
know.
the times I've worked with him, it's also was before my breast reduction, which happened like almost 2 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should go back with my new body, because sometimes I'll see people, like I've met people who have seen my videos on X videos, and usually they'll be like, wait, something's different. Like, where did the boobs go?
But that ass didn't go nowhere though.
That ass went nowhere. Ass just got
It's
fatter.
beautiful.
Thank you.
So.
I keep it right in the gym. And it's also just genetics.
It's nice. It's on say it's worth coming out of retirement for if possible.
Definitely.
So let's talk about that first shoot with you and Rick Nasty. Okay, tell me how
I think
because you're going from boyfriend to
fucking
Rick Nasty
thrills.
is studio big time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So speak to that. Was you nervous? How did they make you feel comfortable on set? The male talent, all that good stuff.
To be honest, I feel like I transitioned really fast and well because I had experience on working on sets. The only difference is we're making porn and I'm getting naked. I'm not the one getting coffee or like having to direct things. Instead, I'm being directed. So it was kind of an easy transition. I feel like just meeting castmates before they start getting intimate and in all your holes. It's sometimes you only have a second to chat, but now, like with all of the time that I've been in the industry, a lot of those people who maybe I had just chatted with, I have deeper relationships with and have done multiple videos with or planning to do more videos with. So it got better with time, but I definitely would say I wasn't nervous. If anything, I was more excited to just like give it my all, have a best performance. Because it is performing to some degree.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, it's sex, and it's good sex. But it's not necessarily comfortable sex because the way that we have to move our bodies in front of that camera.
Yeah, my current partner has learned that the hard way. We had someone film for us, and I feel like when you want to have sex with someone, you get really close with them, or your hand is in the way where the shot is, and it was a wake-up call that not all sex feels as great as it is when there isn't a camera, because you're more focused on getting the action.
Yeah.
Which could still feel good sometimes, but it's all about the positions.
Yeah, because I even had the conversation about a lot of times females don't orgasm doing shoots. Because of the fact of that, the thought process or what have you.
Yeah. I like to tell people that my secret to making me actually come is usually hands around my throat, maybe some hair pulling or ass smacking. Can get a little rough with me.
Oh damn! I'm gonna have your ass orgasm all the
That'll make me nut.
You right up my alley. And for you now, after that, of course, after the Rick Nasty, because of course that was a paid gig.
Yes.
I know Rick. Did you just start doing more paid gigs?
Yeah, I was honestly, I'm kind of maybe fortunate that once I just started saying I was available using platforms like Twitter, putting out my business email, a lot of productions came to me and sought me out, which was nice. I mean, that's how I did it with Rick Nasty too. So I got lucky, I feel like, my first 2 years. And now that I'm in my 4th year, I'll say it's a lot more of me reaching out to other people to work with. But also I'm not doing that so much either. I'm like trying to travel less and just like cultivate more of a community in New York, since I feel like a lot of people are spread out. And
So
work
it's safe to
before
say
that.
that your first 4 years, you probably did more paid than you did your own content. Safe to
Yeah,
say.
I mean, honestly, it was a pretty good mix. I fuck a lot, so I feel like I was
Yeah.
always making my own, and always getting paid, and I just like to be filmed while I'm fucking.
So now, because you came in the game shooting with a top company,
Yeah.
that's in the talent, name talent. When it came to your own content, how did that shape how you pick who you work with?
Well, definitely, I prefer people who I'm actually attracted to. I feel like you can see that kind of chemistry on camera, and it's
Yeah.
also like, why am I doing this if I wouldn't do this on my own?
Mhm.
Um, and sometimes, the price is right, but for the most part, I'm pretty lucky that a lot of collabs that I choose to do are with people I want to do them with, and they want to do it with me. It's not like
But I
something you're
mean,
doing out of necessity or something.
but see, my question is this: we keep it real here on the Smokers Lounge. I know that. Yes, when it comes to content trade, meaning that me and her do content trades because we want to fuck each other. Let's just keep it real.
Right. Sure.
Simple as that. That it begins there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Period. But because you came in on a high level, plus because you from up top, come on now. The way we saw you, we need to continue to see you. Anything less is hustling backwards. You know what the game is. So for
Exactly.
you, what else do you look at other than I fuck them?
Also, their content. Also, so what I tend to do is, depending on how I find them, whether it's like Instagram or Twitter or X, whatever they call it, I will literally go back, like back to see like how you communicate with other people, how you post your content. Do you tag creators? Are you like talking about violence against women and doing XYZ? Like, I've definitely learned that that's the best way to pick people, because sometimes you don't do a deep enough search, and then people are in your DMs like, oh, did you know that this content creator did X, Y, and Z? And it's like, no, I didn't know, because I didn't do my due diligence. But also, sometimes you can do your due diligence, and people who you still ask about, you're going to get good answers about. So you just can never be too sure also. But I like to do a little like background check and see if I think our vibes are gonna connect. Do I like what I'm seeing when they're fucking? Is their size appropriate?
See, she said size appropriate.
I just prefer them that way. I can take it.
Yeah, what's the point of doing porn? You ain't gonna take a big dick. That's what they gonna look at.
What else are we watching?
Oh God. So, but also, cause we talked about the in front of the camera, the working, because even with it's someone that you want to fuck, it's still developing the chemistry in front of the camera.
Yeah, I will say, usually, even if I'm meeting someone before we're fucking on camera, I'm usually it might be like an hour of us like chatting and actually getting to feel each other's chemistry out before doing anything, or maybe like going out to eat with someone beforehand or grabbing drinks or something. I feel like once you get to talking to someone and knowing someone, it humanizes them more, and I feel like you can really kind of build anticipation also, which looks hot on camera, and it just it creates better work versus just like kind of cold turkey going right in and being like, hi, I'm here, let's do paperwork and take pictures, and now here's a camera and we're gonna fuck.
Oh my Lord. So now we about to get to these fun questions real quick, people.
Okay.
So
Switch it up.
first of all, have we done anal?
Yes, we have. And I will say, I don't always enjoy it, but I know I can enjoy it.
So you can enjoy it.
I can enjoy it.
So do you
It's got to be done right.
Do you orgasm from it?
I don't feel like I've orgasmed from it, but like it's a different sensation.
Okay. So, are we looking to try any of the doubles?
That's on my list. It's on my wish list to do.
Which way you want to try first? With the DP?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I feel like my pussy can take more than my ass can comfortably take.
Oh, you
So,
want double vaginal? I figured double. I mean, I figured pussy and ass. No,
well,
she
yeah, that
was
is
doing the
DP, right?
pussy.
That is DP, right? Yeah. I guess I've watched a lot of recent videos where it's two dicks in the pussy, so that's where my mind first went.
Mhm.
But honestly, I probably could still take it even if it was a good little DP.
Okay, so now, of course, last year was the year of the gang bang. So, gang bang and number. Have you done one? And if you're looking to do one, and if you're looking to do one, what would be your perfect number?
So I did my first pro gangbang with La Bella Diabla, and she hosts some great gangbangs. Not gonna lie. I also feel lucky that I got to do it with a good friend of mine, Uptown Bunny, and we already have chemistry.
Mhm.
So it just made the scene kind of easier to do. All the
Yeah.
guys were super cool. I think it was 15 guys
Mhm.
versus us three. Definitely, like when you watch the footage,
Yeah.
watching a gangbang with multiple women almost is too much of a gangbang, if you know what I mean.
Oh my
But
god.
also,
And I mean, I don't know, cause you and Labella,
mhm,
just y'all two alone is
already pretty fucking
yeah,
hot.
yeah, yeah.
Now you add 15 dicks
Heard
in there, and it's just like too much is going on.
it.
But
So for you, what gets
gangbangs
you
can be
off with a
fun.
gangbang?
What'd you say?
So what gets you off with for a game with a gangbang? For a
I like
gangbang.
having my holes occupied. So always, I think what I love the most about a gangbang is usually your holes. Something's happening everywhere.
Mhm.
You're being touched. Something's in your mouth while you're also getting penetrated. Someone might be playing with your booty.
Mhm.
Um, it's a lot of attention, but also a lot of giving while
Yeah.
taking. It's nice. It's a nice combination. I feel like it helps my ADHD. There's like a lot going on.
and and well, of course, this game that you were talking about was a porn gangbang, meaning there was porn adequate dicks. So
Yeah. Well, the way Labella does them actually is she lets like Civ people join. They just have to be vetted by her and do the
yeah.
testing and pay the fees or whatever. And it was a lot of like average Joes, and then there were like maybe a couple of guys who like do gangbangs all the time and like they love doing gangbangs professionally. And
Because I mean, it's hard as fuck to put one together.
yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying?
think
It's
about all of the people who have to come together at a certain time to do one certain thing. It's a lot of shoots get canceled because
oh for
it's
sure.
hard,
Oh,
or content houses get canceled as well when people don't show up, or everyone who is interested now can't do it for X, Y, and Z, and yeah.
come on. Trust me. The smokers know my pedigree. I know what it feels like to walk into Exotica with seven and only get two. There you go.
Mm. Hmm.
And
Yeah,
was happy I got them too. And trust me, they remembered me. But anyway, so are we into BDSM, kinks, and fetishes and stuff?
absolutely. I will say in my personal life, I do way more BDSM than in any of my videos. I think when I first started doing like my amateur content, I
Mm-hmm.
had did a couple of amateur like BDSM videos with Drew Will Do It,
Mm-hmm.
and those actually sold pretty well. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I should be doing a couple more. Um, I just also prefer to have someone film because it's like a lot of I'm already
Yeah.
like tied up and then now we got to switch positions and you're the cameraman too. So like it almost loses the magic of just getting to be in the scene when you also have to film it. And I think that's the main reason why I don't do more of it. But that can change this year. I have more help.
Yeah, yeah, because the other question I want to ask is, because of course you into the bondage, um,
Hmm.
and you of course practice the BDSM lifestyle. So
I do.
we see goddess. So is it safe to say you a switch?
I can switch. Yeah. I feel like I often it's fun to play dominant because in my personal life I'm very much a submissive at heart.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice to be worshipped and get to like degrade men and
Mm-hmm.
have my way and they're happy about it.
And so, how long have you been practicing dominatrix?
I would say that's definitely more on the newer side. So I'd give it like 3.5 years.
Okay, okay. And okay, have we pegged someone yet?
I have pegged someone once, but it wasn't on camera. So I still feel like I need to get like my official pegging scene out there.
It's kind of hard. It's good old. It's unless you go get my boy pup.
I do know a guy. I just have to like also coordinate it. Actually, I might know 3 guys. So it could happen. I just have to make it happen.
So, and for you, because when it comes down to it, let's get to the schematics of, because we talk about the business here,
Yeah.
my podcast. Um, because the real work is after you done filmed it. So let's talk about with all this stuff with the minivids and
Yeah, because that's the talk of the town.
of the platforms, and
Hmm.
we love you, loyal fans. How you doing, Premium Smoke Room? I'm sorry.
I have to. I'm not gonna lie. I
Boom.
have
There
to
we go.
take advantage of loyal fans more often because when I do post, it gets some love, but I have to like be consistent with it. It's just exhausting to like go from platform to platform and I still have my many vids up because people still buy my fucking videos. So
Yeah,
why am I gonna
actually,
take down a stream of income
I
from
can't
my
even see
account?
mine, but I still make money with it. So
Exactly. So, but it is annoying because I had did some safe for work videos for them, and then they flagged the videos because I had one other person in the video who was an
yeah,
adult, but we were also in public. But there was never a child in the video. Either way, I was giving them safe for work content, and they weren't happy with it. So then they disabled my account, and I basically had to be like, "I'm sorry, I'll never do it again" to get my account back. So I'm like, cool, safe for work stuff. I just got to keep it to mukbangs and like trying on clothes and
yeah, because
all the
see,
stuff that's already there.
because now it's adjusting the money.
Mm-hmm.
Now it is affecting the money
Mm-hmm.
because platform becoming less accessible and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
how do you navigate that now?
Well, I was trying to go to Clips for Sale. I really like that they have a report every month of like what are the fetishes and stuff. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
into some more giantress videos.
Yeah.
But their upload process kind of pisses me off because how did I upload 20 different IDs for people and none of them were accepted, even though they're all accepted on all the other platforms? So that's kind of my beef with them right now.
I have my beef with Christmas sale, but that's a conversation for another day.
Right. Keep that off the camera. I think there's another one that just came out, Verify or something.
Yeah. I mean, if new ones is always coming up.
Yeah, there's like one that a lot of people are talking about recently, and I got like early access to it, but that was when I was.
So for you, what does a site need to offer for you to put your stuff on there?
Honestly, I just need to know that they have an audience, but also good payout, even though what is good payout nowadays? Because most clip sites are on average the same. But just like a good interface, easy interface. I like my members site. That's how I have my website up, and they have a super easy, functional way of just putting all my clips out there, having a store, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, those are usually the things I look for. How easy is it to use? Are there people actually using it? How are people going to find me? Um, and does it make sense for my videos to be on that platform?
Mm-hmm. And expound on that.
So like AP clips, I have a couple videos on there, but no one's actually bought any of my videos.
I'm still stuck like $10 from the payout.
Right, because then
like
you need
4
to do
years.
like a max or something. That's my issue.
Yeah, it's
oh, you can't take the money out until you've reached $100. It's been 5 years, and I feel like I've gotten 10 cents a year. Make it make sense. But that's my own beef with Pornhub, is that their max payout is also kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I had my issue with Pornhub too.
Yeah, I mean their verification.
I mean, I didn't done a
also
lot of them sites. Me is Fab House, X videos I ain't got a problem with.
Yeah, I feel like I had to get on the Fab House train.
My
videos on there are definitely probably making money for someone, so I should get a cut of that.
So now you were talking about building the community in New York, because I know New York has always been a strong hub when it comes to porn, especially on the independent level.
Independent, definitely, because there's no like Brazzers isn't here, even though I heard a little birdie told me that they were trying to start a little something out here. But to my knowledge, that hasn't happened yet. Yeah. And yeah, there's just, besides Nasty Media, maybe Cinematic Bliss. I'm trying to think of like other people who pay people in New York. A lot of them are also in Jersey. Yeah. There's just, it's not abundant like it is in Vegas or Miami or LA. So I want to try to like give something to the people who want to create, because I also know like people getting hotels often is a boring look and gets expensive. I feel like I could offer, you know, my creative studio to them, which has its own set and can be like, you know, adjusted for someone. And, you know, you don't have to bring your lights. We have lights, and just like giving back to the community while also like having it at like an affordable rate. So all my work gets paid off.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because I mean the next suggestion is to build to have a studio.
Yeah. I mean, it's also nice that it's in my own home, because then I don't have to leave that often, which is really just more so nice in the winter. But yeah, it's nice to be able to have that control.
For sure. And also now, because from looking at her page, damn, I wish it was bringing the smoke room so we can see her page. Let's talk about the porn star mystique. And you display it with your pics, models pics and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Speak to the transformation of you understanding that you are a sex symbol. Because I would talk about that, because some females...
Honestly, I feel like my upbringing, like when my mom found out what I do, she was not surprised. I also like living in New York City. I have been sexualized since I was a child, unfortunately. And with that, like I also developed early. So I had my big old knockers in middle school when no one else really had them at that size. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, I was able to have a boyfriend or many boyfriends and have people interested in me. And I knew the power in beauty and being a sex symbol at a pretty young age. So it kind of was pretty easy for me to progressively get to where I am today. I think most people who know me, like outside of porn, when I do tell them if they know, which most people know, because I'm also proud of it. Like I feel like a lot of people may not have that representation, even though there are a lot of people who are trying to get into it now. But it kind of just humanizes the whole career when someone's like, oh, this person I went to high school with is now on X videos. Hot.
I mean, you sound kind of like me because when people find out they porn, they weren't surprised. They were like, we not surprised, Bob.
Yeah, no, quite literally. Like, I feel like I was in high school trying to post like sexy things on Instagram and MySpace and having like a mentor find it and being like, you need to take that down. You are not even 18 yet. And me being like not even understanding because, you know, you're a teenager, you're, in my case, rebellious. But once I got that note, I was like, okay, so I have to wait till I'm 18 to be a slut on the internet. I guess I'll wait.
So, because the thing about it is that what ladies don't understand is the marketing aspect of it.
Yes, which I now understand as someone who is like 31, gonna be 32. And I see like a lot of the young people who are coming into it making bank because they're barely legal or in college and like really feeding off perceiving themselves as young. And I don't know, with all the Epstein files and things going on, it's hard to not put everyone in one circle. I'm like, you know, if that's how you get your bag,
I think like with you, I keep telling everybody the game is actually becoming older anyway. It's becoming timeless, damn if you want to be technical about it.
Yeah.
And the key is being able to evolve, transition, and adjust at each stage of your career.
Exactly.
You know, and everything. Because even to the point, like, when did God is Bats become a brand?
I will say God's Bats officially became a brand probably 2022 when I started deciding that I was going to work with Nasty Media and all these other people. And I was understanding that like it's going to take a lot of work and energy. And if I want to grow and keep at it, like I don't want to be famous at like the Kazumi level, but you know, it would be it's nice where I'm at, where I'm gaining following slowly. And I feel like I'm a tri-state area, like
well, I mean, okay, to give you 100, you heading in that direction. I hate to tell you that. So
I know, and everyone tells me that, and honestly, it is a symbol of success to some degree.
No, because it's like it's kind of like with Taylor Nicole. You can play both sides. You can play the alt and you can play the straight lace.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And two, also with the glasses, I'm sorry, that kills it.
I know. The amount of people
it's hard to brand. I'm sorry,
like,
you know.
Like I know I have specific glasses for filming because I've learned the hard way that like if these get crushed, this is my prescription. Like I need glasses that I'm okay with, like them being dingy and just maybe a little slanted, and yeah.
And because like I said, even to the point that like I like the Valentine pictures that you took. That was
Thank you.
And everything. For you, how much do you make it a point to use the pretty girl picture? Because even when I look at your page, it's some girls got nothing but video. You know what I'm saying? I
feel like I'm trying to do a good mix. Recently was talking with a friend who was saying like on Twitter, for you to get engagement and real growth, you need to be posting over 10 times a day. And it has to be a mix of video, photo, text, retweets, quotes, and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, you know, I have all these like more professional photos that Twitter doesn't really see. Instagram usually gets that. So I'm trying to post more.
Oh, no. Post them everywhere. Because see, this thing I tell females. You want to look like a star. You want to look like a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
The money's in the fantasy. The
Mm-hmm.
more the guy looks at you as a fantasy, the more because when I look at you as a fantasy, now I'm investing in you emotionally.
True. But I
You know,
will say a fantasy a lot of people like that I fall into is just the like hot emo alternative girl that's kind of like girl next door. You know,
yeah,
I
I see
keep a
that.
lot of my body hair, so a lot of people who like are fans of me are often
Oh,
like,
so they
"Oh, I
like
wanted to
Gary,
get
huh?
armpit hair. I want to like." They like that, and it makes my life easier because then I'm not having to keep myself to a beauty standard of someone's fantasy. Like I myself wearing maybe less makeup or keeping my body hair is someone's fantasy.
So
But
how hairy do
also
you
getting
get?
all dolled up is fun
Yeah.
too.
I mean, but how hairy do you get down there then?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't let my bush grow very much. I feel like last Exotica, I grew my bush from what April until October,
Yeah.
and even with growing the bush, like I'm still trimming because if someone's going down on me, like I know what that's like. So I'm not gonna make it a
I mean, some people don't
jungle.
mind going in the jungle.
Exactly, and you could keep the jungle like above the lips, you know. Have it still be tasteful,
Yeah.
literally. Because that's the other annoying thing with a bush is low key, like especially with cream pies,
Yeah.
I feel like the hairs just hold all of the moisture and the secretions more.
But see, that's why I say it's like that's why when stuff like that, like little tidbit shit, like you say with that's fetish, custom
Mm-hmm.
video shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because the simple factor that there are guys who want to see a cream pie and that pussy haired in a motherfucker. You know,
Mm-hmm.
even though people, I just want to let you know, if you think that we went all the way in and came in her, no, we didn't.
I know you have to like almost be out to
Yeah,
like make sure
actually,
that like
yeah,
it's visible
it's
for the camera.
yeah,
I've had a lot of like cream pie scenes where they were too deep, even if they thought they weren't, and then you're trying to get the cream pie and they're
yeah.
like I'm like trying to push out and there's only so much pushing I can do when it's in the back of my fucking, you know, pussy. So
I said, nah.
I
I
only
don't give
do
a damn
cream
how
pies with
hard you
professional
come,
people.
dog. I'm telling you, it
Yeah, I
doesn't
know.
matter. No. uh, See, people don't even realize. So, do you squirt?
In my personal life, I can, but for some reason with the camera, it doesn't happen. Or if it has happened, but not as often.
See, there you go. See, people. I didn't, look. I didn't hear this
Some people
footage.
squirt so easy, like you just touch their clitoris and then it's water. But I'm not like that. I need like a lot of, usually like inner penetration with the fingers, or to be over like stimulated clitorally, usually with like a vibrator.
But see,
Also, I need to drink enough water.
that's why I keep saying this generation, when y'all do y'all content, y'all don't enjoy the pussy.
Mm,
That's the problem. Y'all don't eat the pussy. Y'all don't.
right.
Do y'all know how it feel when you fucking a girl, doggy style, and she has the vibrate on her clit?
It's the blinks. I'm sure, my partner used to feel that way until my orgasms were stronger and they could feel my pussy get tighter.
No,
And,
even better.
it's just, it's
She had
great.
she had the vibrate on her clit, my dick in her pussy, and my thumb in her ass.
Oh, that's a beautiful combo. If I could clone someone so they could be eating my pussy while being fucked, I would do it. I've done it in threesomes, I usually like all holes and areas to be preoccupied if they can be. But sometimes that doesn't look good on camera, which is why I feel like, yeah, it's a lot of my off camera work that makes me the horniest.
Now, have you, well, of course you probably queer, what the fuck. Are you looking to do some transgender scenes?
Yeah, I want to. There was actually a lot of people I feel like I was talking to back in 2021, 2022. A lot of them, either I was flaky, they were flaky, schedules didn't match up. But I feel like I need to meet more of them as well. And I wonder sometimes if when I do follow trans creators, they look at my content and they see I've never worked on a camera with someone who's trans, even though that's not true.
Yeah,
There are a couple people, but nonetheless, it's not like all over my page. So then they're kind of like, oh, this person
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
actually
it's a
want to
very
work.
guarded community. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
I'm open
trust
to
me,
it.
I interviewed them all, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter the sexuality. It doesn't. They all get interviewed.
Yeah.
I interviewed a couple of them. Yeah, it's more guarded. It's more
Which I understand
guarded
because
than
on
the
a
gay or the
safety,
straight.
on like a safety side too, like I've heard the stories. I know that like unfortunately like trans people are the ones who are getting violence or experiencing violence in sexual situations the most. So I understand it. I try not to take it too personally. I know my moment will come when I
Oh
find
yeah,
a beautiful
it
big
will
titted, big
because
dick
this interview is going to.
human.
They're gonna be like, really? Now I'm like to work with, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but if people were straight up there, I done held this lady up here for an hour, and you know it's a lot we ain't even touched into because we ain't even talking about her eating pussy.
I
You
know, and
know,
I love eating pussy.
you know, so we ain't even talk about that. So, you know, that means I got to ask this lady the $1 million question. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Drum roll, please.
Bitch boys, get on your knees, put your hands. You know the position. Y'all know the position, bitch boys. Because I got to ask the goddess the question.
Down.
Can I call you a smoke buddy?
Yes, I'm definitely a smoke buddy.
That means she's gonna be back here on the Smokers Lounge, and you know we're gonna bring, because we got to show her page, we got to see her titties, and we got to see her face.
Yes, I'm down.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm down. And
I'm
I'll make
talking
sure I
about,
actually have like a joint with me and I'm not out.
oh yes, see, we talking about none other than the place where the conversation gets saucier. Tits pop out, dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe. Hit that QRO code right now. I'm talking about the premium smoke room, only on loyal fans, for premium podcast for you to enjoy, plus the VIP smoke room, and I even do it live on X, people. Plus, I also have a XXX store for you to check out, where you can see my work as I give ladies the work, because big dicks grow in the sticks. That's why they call me Big Country Daddy. Also, I got another subscription side on Spotify, where I got 2 wonderful podcasts for you to enjoy over there. Had the Smoke on it, where I give my unpopular, unapologetic comments, thoughts on a bunch of damn shit that I feel like I need to get off my chest. And the place where men get their shit off their chest from the porn industry, Savage Smokers. I talk to the industry's top male talents and producers, directors, and so forth. Studio heads, all that shit. Is you give you that real smoke about the industry from a male perspective. So whether you need that premium smoke, which is right now $6.25 for the first month. So if you get the first month, trust me, after 30 days, you're going to want to stay.
Yeah, it's a good price.
Say it again. And if you need if you had the smoke on it or you want some Savage Smoke, please just subscribe to the Smoker. Speak about subscribing. Goddess Bats, can you tell them where they can find you and spend money on your sexy ass?
Yeah, you can literally go to goddess.com and subscribe. Or if you're more of a platforms person, I'm on Loyal Fans, OnlyFans, ManyVids. You can get clips instead of, whole subscriptions. They're options. Just like Google Goddess Bats, things pop up. Pornhub I'm on, X videos.
Yeah, she's everywhere. So Smokers, what did you smoke over today? What did you learn? Once again, I'm here to kill y'all misconceptions. Not everybody, not probably percentage-wise, probably 1% got in the business because they had no choice.
Mm.
Not everybody was broke, destituted, you know what I'm saying, or what have you. We got in this business, chose this business. Sometimes the business chooses you, but that's a total different
Yeah, that's a
conversation.
different conversation.
We chose to be here, period. And at some point, if you do this, checks start coming in, the money start coming in, you have to take it serious. You have to turn the hobby, the fun, into livelihood. Rappers do it. Actors do it. It's no different here. It's just we get paid to fuck on camera, and we get paid for y'all to watch it. You feel me?
The best.
You know what I'm saying? But understand that it's a process that you have to go through. It's not just us stepping on set and fucking.
It's getting tested every 14 days if you're really that active, because you need, those are the standards.
Yeah, and not only that, also the mental aspect of it. Because like I said, once again, there's two different sides of the coin. You have the pay gig. This is a different beast than the content.
Definitely.
And I know y'all was sitting there when y'all heard, oh, so when you do content, it's just a dude you want to fuck, or he's just a girl you want to fuck, and this and third. See, let me explain to you why that's the case. I'm not shooting to get paid by a studio. I am shooting to get paid by you.
Mm-hmm.
I must give you the best product I can give you. So we're talking about sex. Yes, I want a female that has been in front of the camera, that has experience, that knows how to work the camera, look sexy, because I am going to do pretty girl pictures, because that's how I work. But also one that I'm attracted to, that I want to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole point of this is that to the lead up, this is a little foreplay. It's called workplace, what I call workplace flirting. Because she wants to know that I find her just as much as hot as she's finding me.
Mm-hmm.
Or fuckable at least. The point I'm trying to make is that's why those scenes look the way they do versus in some situations, porn scenes that are paid or not.
True.
But don't get it twisted. You want to know how you turn off the pussy? If she look at your shit and it don't fit her brand. Because at the end of the day, it's about her brand. And her brand is built off of who the fuck she's sucking and who dick she's taking and what pussy she's eating. Because you want to know why? Because the companies is looking at it. The producers are looking at it. But directors are looking at it. Other male talent is looking at it. Other female talent looking at it. And even fans. See, it's a new term that came into porn lately called legacy shoot. That means you shot with somebody that has
in the legacy
industry. You feel what I'm saying? She had her legacy shoot out the gate, coming with Rick Nasty. Yes, that counts as a legacy shoot, because he's the king of New York.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? He was around when I came in the game. That was 2010. Stop playing with him.
Yeah, I know. He's been in the game for a while.
But the point I'm trying to make is that once again, it's more than just sex. It's more than just fucking. It's work. It's a craft. It's something that you have. It's skills that you have to hone.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, when we sit here talk about that content trade, regardless of the fact of whether I want to fuck her or not, is irrelevant. What's relevant is me fucking her so you know that I wanted to fuck her. And it looks good. Because you want to know something? It's nothing worse than watching the scene and it looked like it was maintenance sex.
I've definitely seen that, and it's painful.
Yeah. See, because what y'all want is to live vicariously through us. The nastier, the freakier, the dirtier, the sloppier the sex, the better the fantasy, the more you're going to spend money.
Right?
So what I want to leave you people with is understand this, is that we have to put in a lot to give y'all the shit that y'all masturbate to.
Yeah. Preach.
So with that being said, you know, we end this thing all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to them, goddess.
See y'all next time.
Bitch boys, y'all can look up now.